Well, here, just to show you a little bit more variety, I've showed you the pagnotta. That one I showed you earlier, and the tradition behind this pagnotta. Here is something very similar. It's a calabrese bread. It's designed to have some hot peppers, a little bit more spicy. Then moving on, we have a 12-grain raisin bread that we carry every day. This is a 12-grain cranberry that we have. We also carry a pumpernickel loaf, a darker, heavier loaf that people like the pumpernickel. Then here would be a Winnipeg rye. This was actually probably mastered in Winnipeg. Great loaf because it's a whole grain bread. So the people that like their grains. And this one here would be your German rye. It's a darker loaf at the inside. It's a little bit on the heavier side, but not too heavy that you can't chew it. It has some texture to it. So German rye. Those are some of the loaves. Here is a Portuguese loaf. We make this one in white. I mean in rye and in white. This is the Portuguese loaf. Your French loaf we have. Then we have a medium rye. Rye breads are actually very good for you. They're higher in protein than your brown breads. And once you eat the rye bread and you toast it a little bit, it has a lot more flavor than a whole wheat bread. So your husband out there that doesn't want to eat brown, try the rye. And then your French loaf for your garlic breads. The bucato. The bucato is the same as the pagnotta. It's designed to have a hole in the middle so there's more crust. There's more surface crust. The people that like a little bit more crust on their bread. And then over here, we have our white and brown slice that we run specials all week. We also make a multi-grain loaf, just like a sliced loaf, which is 12 grain. That's a little bit more pricey because of the 12 grains in it, but we do carry a multi-grain in a loaf. This is what we're really famous for, our crusty buns. Lots of flavor, a little bit of crust on the outside. And we cater to a lot of banquets with these particular buns.